This is Saturday, May 13th of 2023. I'm in front of our home. It's a beautiful morning at the moment, although they are predicting rain. I'm gonna go up about 100 miles from home here and check out a canyon I've been up once a long time ago, Badger Creek, up the Lost River Range, not too far up from Howe, Idaho. We'll see. Just a few hours, maybe a half a day. Check it out. I don't know how the weather's going to do it. They're predicting rain today, but I'm not seeing anything right now. We'll see. Anyway, just a short runaway on Saturday. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and my son-in-law is in Moab, Utah, on Mother's Day. I think he may pay for that dearly later, with his brothers and his dad. So tomorrow we'll be spending time with my wife and my daughter for Mother's Day. Today, I'm running away. We'll see how it turns out. It's about 7 in the morning now, and I don't know, maybe 15, 20 miles north of Howe, Idaho. I'm going to turn off the road here and head up. I think this is Badger Creek. I'll have to check my map. It is clouding up some, so we may still get rain today. We'll see how it turns out. Still a lot of snow. I brought snowshoes with me today. Let's see what I find. This setup seems to ride very nicely on this old trailer. I was doing 75 and 80 on some areas. Handles nicely. I could sleep inside the van if I needed to. Took all the seats out. Well, the weather is not looking promising. I might see if that old road over there goes up into that mountain too. We'll see. Oh well. Let's head up that way. This seems like a good place as any to put over. Maybe a half an hour north of Howe, Idaho. And I believe Badger Creek Canyon is up that way. Howe Peak is right behind those hills there. Hope the weather holds out, but I'm just going to go for a ride, see how far I can get before I hit snow. Well, this is a nice vantage point. I went up a side trail I've never been up before. The weather is still threatening, and it's cold, but this is a great view. My van is somewhere down there about the end of the shadow from the mountain in the clouds, near the highway, which is in the bottom of that valley. I had to shut the engine off and just listen to the silence. Diamond Peak's back behind that. Just this one view is worth it. And I still haven't gone up the canyon yet. I just came up a side trail I saw. Well, that was fun. Now I think I'll go up there and see how high I can get up the canyon. A couple of creeks to cross. It might be a little higher than I want to cross today. I'll have to see. This is what I'm looking for. Of course, those clouds don't look very promising to me, I'm afraid. It's a mile or two farther up Badger Creek now. Weather's still threatening, but so far so good. Now that would be some serious rock climbing, wouldn't it? Oh well. Well, let's see how far I can get up before I run into snow. Just a minute later now, but if you look way over there, I've seen several elk already. There's 3 elk heading up the hill over there. I saw 2 running across the flat earlier. I think this would be a really good hunting area up in here, assuming they're still here in hunting season. It appears to me that somebody has rebuilt and reinforced this bridge. Well, let's find out. I think I went around this the last time. Oh well, let's find out. Oh, dang, I can take a car across that. Not hard at all. Oh well, let's try for the next one. Alright, here's where it splits. Bunting Creek to the right, Badger Creek to the left. Now there's a little creek crossing behind me where someone wrote a handwritten sign that said private property. But I think the private property is to the left of that creek crossing right there. Obviously that's somebody's private property. But this is a Forest Service sign, which indicates to me that this is not private property. But if you took a left right there, you'd be in somebody's cabin. I think. Oh well. Pretty sure with these signs this is going to be public property. This is about 7 miles in, and here's where the trail turns and starts doing switchbacks up the side of the mountain. There's a lot of fallen snow here. I don't think I'm going to try it. I'll probably get stuck pretty quick in that. I'm going to go back and see what else there is to see. So in my last recording, I was actually on the opposite side of this valley. I've now come up a canyon on the opposite side of it. So my car is actually somewhere in the center of the screen on the opposite side of the valley. I thought this was kind of interesting, but I got as far as I could go up this canyon here. After this, it's just bushwhacking. I don't think I can manage it. Isn't this gorgeous, though? Woohoo! Yeah! Oh. Yeah, I kind of ran out of trail there. Still fun, though. Look at that. Oh, I see a car down there on the highway. Oh well. I'm gonna head back down. I saw a side trail that might be interesting. So there's a little side trail here that seems to go up into that hill. Let's see where it heads. There I go. Well, it's about 9 o'clock now, and I think this is as high as this machine goes. A big snowdrift right here. I might actually hike a little up there on foot. Oh, beautiful view up here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's about all she wrote. I think I might see about hiking up to that high point up there. It's already been a good day. Well, I'm going to go for a walk. relatively straightforward climb up to here, just a hike really, where my motorcycle is where I am now. Sure is a heck of a view though. Wow. Weather's still threatening, but so far I'm staying dry. I think I might try to go up a little higher. I forgot to bring the pictures of my brother's sister with me. Dang it. I'll have to do that downstairs. Let me see how high I can get here. So far it's been just a hike. Well, I'm about 1,000 feet maybe above my four-wheeler now. It's actually a game trail that's easier to follow and easier to climb than some of the national park trails. My minivan is actually in the center of the screen on the opposite side of the valley, halfway up that line you see that canyon that was up this morning. There's a really nice camping spot here. I may come up here and camp here and then just climb up to the top of that rock there. I don't know what it's called, but I think this is as far as I want to go today. Yeah, I can climb up there fairly easily. It'd be a great place to be completely alone. Camped here and then climbed those rocks, I can pretty much guarantee I'd have no human contact. A lot of large animals though, a lot of droppings I see. Well, I am going to head back down, maybe head back and look at one mine before I head back home. It's on my route out here. A friend of mine at work told me about it. Never actually gone up and looked at it. But, whoa. End up falling on these rocks here, but wow, the nasty weather actually makes it more interesting, I think. Oh well, I think one of my future trips I'll camp here and climb there. Yes, it's about 10 o'clock and I'm back within sight of my beast. It is right down there. So before I start back down, I'm going to sit here and drink me a nice cold Mountain Dew and just take it in. I know the wind makes it a little louder, but this is worth everything. Oh well. Well, now to start down, gotta get back to the car. Well, it's almost noon now, and I put back over here near the end of North Creek Road. There's a pass that goes straight in the middle of the screen there, up and over. It joins in with another opening over there, which is Uncle Ike's Creek, and the two go off onto the other side and cross over. I don't know if the snow will allow them to cross over to the other side yet. But this is North Creek Road. It goes up and dead ends into a ranch and then becomes Forest Service. Pretty good view from up here. Oh well, I'm going to go see if I can get up to that old mine that's on the pass right over in that canyon, if I remember. Never been up there. Yeah, interesting. I don't know how old this is, but There's a lot of gravel and rock dug up here from an old mining operation. I don't know what they mined here. Couldn't have been that long ago, within the last century anyway. Well, let's see what's farther up the way. It's interesting, an old, obviously very old cabin here with a mine that's been sealed off right above the cabin. Can't help but wonder if maybe that was an individual claim, and that's where the claim holder stayed while he mined. Oh well. Upward and onward. I know from the map that somewhere this trail goes out to the highway, which is beyond that mountain in the middle of the screen. So far, I haven't run into any bad snow. I'm just going to keep going until I run into something I can't get through. Crazy. Looks like this is probably as far as I'll go today. The trail actually zigzags up that hill, but I can't really get through it without going off trail because of the heavy snow drifts that are starting here, and they're going to get more intense as I get higher up. Come back here, 2 or 3 weeks more for now. Give it a couple weeks of hot weather and I should be able to get all the way to the top. I believe the trail zigzags until it gets way up to that Baldy Peak up there. It goes up here. But I guess that's it for the day. Me and my beast are going to start heading for home. Wow. It has been fun. I could have stayed home and, done yard work. Ha! Yeah, right. Anyway, I think I gotta wind it up for the day. I'm gonna head back to the car and go home and do what I have to do at home. The mountain will be there next month. I think I saw this in a horror movie once. It did not end well. What is in here? I didn't see this coming up. I saw it coming down. Okay. Huh. Okay. Looks like... It's a steam engine. It appears to be a steam engine. Let me see here. Cool. Yeah, I wonder where they generated the steam at. I don't know. What did they use the power for? Cool. Somewhere there must have been a boiler here one time. Probably an accumulator there. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what this big flywheel operated. Oh well. Stop. Okay. Wow. Aha. Another path I haven't followed. Ain't over till it's over. Well, on second thought, home.